Portugal reminded me that I need a gym subscription. You wanna know why? Because they tried to take me out. Exhibit A. These hills ain't for the weak. These hills ain't for the weak, baby. I'm weak. Y'all see how I was dying? Them hills were no joke. Literally, those hills had me feeling like I was just about to dead.
All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Welcome back to my channel, you beautiful people. You're back again. I love you guys. Today is episode 2 of my Portugal adventure. If you haven't watched episode 1, how y'all get here? That's okay, y'all could stay, but just come back after watching episode 1. As you guys know, we focused last episode on getting to Portugal, the transportation, my experience with Tap Air Portugal, all that good stuff. In today's video, we're focused on our first day in Portugal. I'm gonna be showing you guys where we went to brunch. It's a personal favorite of all of us because we ended up going there again, and we were able to try some food known to Porto, so that was super exciting. We're also going to be visiting the famous bookstore that's known all around the world and said to be one of the most beautiful bookstores. We're going to go sightseeing. We're going to attempt to go in the Gaia cable cars, more on that later, and then we're going to go to dinner where we were supposed to go the first night. But anyway, as usual, I'm going to be commenting throughout, so be sure to fasten your seatbelts.
You want to like have love, like this real love, like you have to be willing to get through the problems together, to stick by the person you love.
Love isn't how you feel, it's what you do in spite of what you feel. And I was like, wow, that's that just stuck with me, and it's just like all that up.
She looks like she won't walking down the stairs.
Nope. You walking today, ain't we? Right.
You alright? Why y'all look like the most traumatic people who deserve to be on a fashion show. Especially you in this jacket.
But it's clear, like, you alright, baby? Cool, baby.
And they got the little pocket blue to go with the white.
You alright, got the pocket blue.
Oh, wow. Wait, I gotta see it though. Nice. Oh no, I'm gonna be that girl and go down the stairs because I already know I could be eating a lot, so when I go down the stairs, gotta get your exercise in for the day. What matters, guys, is I didn't die. So the plans for the day is first of all to get brunch because you know we gotta get something to eat. But you know, I ate already. But anyway, then we're going to be exploring a little bit of the town, so I'm definitely excited about it. And we are waiting for our Uber. We were supposed to be using public transportation, but you know, that didn't work because it started to rain. And then when my card literally charged, then all of a sudden it wanted to stop raining, so love that for me. As I mentioned in the last video, we ended up catching the Uber a lot, which was very affordable, and the Uber drivers were really pleasant. Those who spoke English tried to talk to us as fast as possible, but it was a great experience. Banana for the first time. Nice. You gotta show everybody else. Alright guys, let's try it. It tastes like something I've had before. Yeah. The food in general at Zenith was very delicious, and it was very cost efficient as well. If you go to Porto, you have to try the francesinha. It is one of their well-known dishes, and it includes a variety of meat in this like sandwich form. Sometimes it has a lot of sauce around it. This was Zenith's version of that, and it's normally topped with an egg. I know it sounds weird, but it's definitely a must try if you go to Porto. The aesthetics of Zenith was so cute and the staff was down to earth. I mean, this guy took my shades and took a picture with me. That's how cool they were. I want you guys to be aware of the scam that happens some places in Europe. Depending on the restaurant you go to, you may find food already on the table, or they'll say, oh, can I bring you this XYZ? Listen, it's a scam. They're gonna charge you for it at the end. Unless you really want it and you're willing to pay for it, do not accept it or do not take the food. That's what happened to us in Porto, but I don't mind because we were able to try these pastel donatas. This is a dessert known to Portugal and I absolutely loved it. I didn't mind because it was about $1 and some a piece at Zenith. Going back to the fact that it would rain a lot, and that's low-key how our ticket was so cheap, I would highly recommend bringing an umbrella as well as a raincoat if you're going to be traveling to Porto, Portugal during the rainy season. So many times while we were walking, we just had to stand on the side for a few minutes to let the rain go by, but it would pass over.
Anything for the shot. Wow.
Our next stop is Livraria Lello. I'm sure I messed up that name, but this bookstore is known as the most beautiful bookstore in the world. Let's talk about admission. So I would have previously mentioned that the admission is €8 per person. If you're going regular, you have to wait in the line, however, but the line moves fast. In order to get inside, you have to book an appointment time when you book your ticket, and you have to be on time for your appointment, etc. Luckily though, that $8 can be used toward a book of your choice, so you can get $8 off any book.
We got our tickets for 3 o'clock and we were waiting in the line to get in. We did not do the express pass because we don't have express pass money, but the line is moving, and so that's what really matters. I like how you just look so cool, Jay. Wow. I'm freezing.
If you're not into waiting in any lines and you got that type of money, you can get their fast pass, which is about €16 or so, about €17. Luckily, you can get a free book, which means that you can skip the line and get a free book. You would have to get a book of their choosing. I believe Romeo and Juliet was one of them, but it's up to them.
This sun feels so good, like come through sun. But here we are at the famous Livraria Lello. I am sure that I butchered that name, but don't worry about that.
Perfect man for you. What you like, what you don't, you should never be flying solo. Hop into the cockpit, I can be your rocket. Take flight. So what if you been sitting?
Recently, my husband and I finally got into the Harry Potter series. We have never watched it before. So I was so intrigued to find out that the writer of Harry Potter was inspired by this beautiful bookstore. If you didn't know, she lived and worked in Porto in the 90s, and she said that the staircase at the library inspired her description of the grand staircase, as well as other parts just inspired her vision for Hogwarts. That was so interesting to find out. So a lot of people come year-round to this bookstore just to see the beauty of it. The downside is there's so many people visiting, but don't let that discourage you because the views are just amazing. I would highly recommend just doing it the regular way because we didn't have to wait very long, but if you're in a rush, the fast pass is the way to go.
One country.
Although we didn't go inside, another site that I would highly recommend going to is Clergios Tower. I heard so much about it. They allow you to walk all the way up the staircase and you're able to see the most beautiful and gorgeous views of Porto from up there. They also have a museum if you're interested in that. I wish that I was able to go, but maybe next time. We were so interested in going on the Gaia cable cars that we decided to take the bus to try to get there. We didn't have much information as to where it was, but I knew that it would be in Jardim do Morro, so we decided to put in the Google Maps where that was. The bus dropped us off, and then I realized that we had to walk there. And it was up a hill. And that's where the clip from earlier comes into play.
My wonderful people. So we are currently trying to get to Gaia cable cars. So we can get up and see everything from above. I see it in the distance, so I'm happy about it.
I would highly recommend, if you don't like walking hills like me, take an Uber up there. Because people die. Here's some tips.
Please believe
These hills ain't for the weak. These hills ain't for the weak, baby. I'm weak. I'm weak. And the hills are for me. Oh Lord. Not more. Not more to go. Bloody belly, baby. Anywho, after walking all of that, we came to the top of Jordan tomorrow to find out that the place was closed. The place was closed, and I believe that it was because it was a lot of wind, because it was still during the time that it was supposed to be operating. So bear in mind that depending on the time of day as well as the weather conditions, the Gaia cable cars could potentially be closed. Y'all, all I walk up the hill for nothing. I guess it was for the calories off, because
Oh my gosh.
We're going to dinner. Don't do that. We're going to dinner on the 17th floor because 17 degrees, love it.
Wow, 2 plus 2 is
Oh, this is not
Well, baby girl, we just get freeze. So this is the outfit.
for dinner we went to 17 degrees, and this was supposed to be the place that we were supposed to go to the first night, but that's okay because we had to switch some things around. In traveling, you gotta be flexible. It was located in a hotel in Porto. I'll put the name above there because I can't remember what it is. It was just so elegant and lovely. We pretty much had the top floor to ourselves. The waiters were very lovely, and the food, oh my goodness, the food was so good. It was so good.
How do you feel? Are you excited?
I got their beef with homemade chips and green beans, and listen, the garlic butter that they had on top of it had me ready to melt. It was so good.
This beef that I got is so delicious. The garlic butter, 10 out of 10. It's giving exotic. It's giving wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So if you're in Porto and you're looking for a more elegant but not break the bank type of experience, I would highly recommend going to 17 degrees. In the next episode, we're going to the Douro Valley. We start off with this beautiful cruise on the Douro River. Oh my goodness, the sights were to die for. Then we're going to be going to 2 vineyards as well as 2 wine factories to see where everything is made, and we're going on a variety of wine tastings. I'm so excited for that episode. That was such an amazing day and a highly recommended experience in Portugal. So if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Make sure to subscribe for more content, and be sure to follow me on social media because most likely you'll see everything that I do on there before you see it on here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Okay. Bye.
Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.